The opening contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring first, representing the Lucha squad, Hector Rodriguez. Alrighty, welcome back to Friday Night Fury WestZone fans. As always, Winslo here on commentary. Joining me at the desk, we got Westy. Westy, how good does it feel to be back here on a Friday?
Oh, it feels absolutely euphoric being back here on a Friday. I feel like my dreams are coming true as we sit here staring at these big, greasy men just like fight each other all night long.
That's one way to say it, but we are kicking things off here with a fatal four-way match to determine the third competitor for the International Championship match this Sunday. The next competitor making his way to the ring from Sin City, weighing 275 pounds, Prisoner 114.
I'm surprised he's like not dead.
Yeah, you're not wrong, but you know what? He's here. I've decided to give him one more decent-sized opportunity.
Yeah, did he win his last match? I can't remember.
His last match, no, but he did win the match before that. He did lose a match against Super Macho Man, but he did win the match before that. So going into this here tonight, we do know for sure that this Sunday at WestZone's Golden Royale, we will have Super Macho Man defending the International Championship in a triple threat match against Geoffrey and the winner of this Fatal 4-Way.
Oh, it sounds like quite a matchup. I can't wait for Friday.
This is Friday. We're talking about Sunday.
Right.
And of course, one of the other matches we have confirmed after the main event on Tuesday. As you may know, Westy, because you were there and you defeated Charles one-on-one. This Sunday at the Golden Royale, it will be the unpredictable T-Rex, Zach Westy, going one-on-one with Kang Price for the World Heavyweight Championship.
A rematch several minutes in the making.
I don't believe you two have stepped in the ring together, at least in one-on-one action, since you took that Midwest title from him. Are you going to end his second title reign?
I certainly hope so. He's way too powerful. He needs to be put in his place.
Alright, well, I can't think of a better man for the job than you, my friend.
I appreciate that. Man, I forget how long this dude's entrance is. What does he think he is?
I think we need to address it.
Yeah,
honestly, I'm starting to think he just doesn't get an entrance.
Yeah.
The next competitor making his way to the ring from the Queens, New York, weighing 265 pounds, Angelo Sammartino. All right. Angelo making his way into the fold here. Now, honestly, this match is made up of three pretty powerful guys, and then little Hector over there. 5'8", 200 pounds. I definitely think he's the wild card in this match.
Yeah, that's the term for it. I would say, what's that term? Jobber?
Yeah. Nobody on our card, or nobody on our roster is jobber other than Prisoner 114.
That's fair.
Anyway, following suit with what we did Tuesday for Gold Week, we will see two champion versus champions matches tonight, whereas myself and Tay, as the tag team champions, will both square off in one-on-one matches against the two singles champions. This past Tuesday, we saw Z Jonesy go one-on-one with Monkey, and Kang versus Fish. Two matches, to say the least. The final contestant making his way to the ring from Recluse, Wyoming, weighing 275 pounds, Hector. Intensity personified.
Yeah. I remember fighting him way back in the early day. I do not think I've had well, obviously we're not necessarily in the same arenas anymore, but I haven't fought him in a long time.
Yeah, it's definitely been a while.
Suppose he'd be too afraid to take me on nowadays. Although I don't know for certain. Who knows?
No. Now, Westy, I'll wait till the lights come back up here and we get things underway, but I'm going to pose a question to you I posed to Tay on Tuesday. All right, so the question I asked him on Tuesday about Tuesday Turmoil, the ropes, the steps, the lighting, how do you feel about the Gold Week iteration of our arena here?
It's certainly flashy. certainly a lot to take in. And I think that it's probably the nicest that these arenas have looked so far.
I ran the idea by Tay, but I was thinking, like, obviously the original plan for Gold Week was going to be that all the titles were on the line on the shows, and making that last minute decision to pivot to host that big time pay-per-view event this Sunday, I'm kind of leaning towards maybe keeping Gold Week around as a thing leading up to our pay-per-views. The titles might not be on the line, but what these shows are doing, these are finalizing our cards for the pay-per-view,
Indeed, yeah. Gold Week every week would not necessarily be a bad idea. Gold Week every week before
the go-home week before a pay-per-view,
Yeah, the homecoming week, so I think.
Hector showing that power, just throwing Prisoner 114 around.
You know what was a good movie? Spider-Man Homecoming.
Spider-Man Homecoming was a wonderful movie.
Indeed.
You know what else was a good movie?
What was a good movie?
Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, that was good. When we watched that. I gotta say, I do not understand people's hatred toward that movie.
You know what was a bad movie?
What was a bad movie?
None of the Spider-Mans.
I know, right? They're all just good movies. I don't understand the vitriolic hatred.
No, you know what? You know what was a bad movie?
Which one?
Green Lantern.
That's fair. I could
Prisoner 114. I mean, I want to say it's impressive watching him press a man above his head, but Hector, 200 pounds is still impressive, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
That moonsault was impressive. Hector has a sledgehammer. He's down.
They're going for a pin, but obviously that's not going to go anywhere.
A little early in the match, but you can't fault him for trying. Big punch.
I can, but
you're not wrong. Oh, Hector with a roll-up. God, could you imagine if that would have been the way?
I feel like we would have fired Prisoner 114 on the spot if that occurred.
Yeah, I can probably replace him pretty quick.
Yeah, seriously, we got people lining up out of the door to get their chance.
Victor with a huge spear.
To be part of this universe.
Wait a minute, Victor. Pump handle. Might have been looking for the final prayer, but Hector gets out of it. Poison Rana.
You would not believe the people that we've had to turn down. What was that one guy? Had the green skin and whatnot.
Oh, yes. The green guy.
Yeah, the green guy.
Kept talking about how perfect he was.
Yeah. We told him we didn't really need him. Maybe we were wrong. Maybe we should have used him instead of Prisoner 1-1 loser.
Well, I think for copyright issues, it's probably better we didn't sign him.
Yeah, maybe, but
Angelo firing up. Hector eating a big power bomb. Angelo locks in a guillotine on Prisoner 114, but Victor breaks it up immediately. Big German suplex. Spine buster by Prisoner 114.
Oh, indeed. Man, there is quite a lot of action going on in the ring.
There is. And deferring a little bit from our usual week week to week. We do only have 5 matches on the card here tonight versus our normal 6.
Right.
But we have a triple threat tag later on. We have this fatal 4-way. You are still guaranteed some action. Hector dragging Rana.
Yeah.
Angelo appears to be busted open above his right eye.
Oh, that's a pretty bad place to be busted open because you got like the blood going in your eyes.
Skull-crushing finale from Hector.
You got that James Bond intro that's just playing constantly.
Yeah. Prisoner 114 just chucking Hector through the air. Victor, a gut buster to Angelo. Snake eyes to Victor. Now stomping that arm. Big back body drop. Prisoner 114 kind of taking it to everybody at the moment.
Indeed. Now it seems like everybody's in the ring, and then
hits Angelo with a baseball bat.
Yeah, I don't know the new guys whatsoever.
Which one are we talking about?
The only new person here.
Hector.
Hector, that's right.
Yes. Hector Rodriguez.
Yeah, he had to fall out of the ring and prove me wrong.
Wait a minute. Prisoner 114. It's got him up. The spinning power bomb. And no one able to get there in time. Prisoner 114 is victorious.
Son of a bitch.
Prisoner 114 with the biggest win of his career.
Oh my goodness. Somebody bring me an intern. They must pay for this outrage.
Prisoner 114 will now advance to this Sunday's Golden Royale, where he will face off with Geoffrey and Super Macho Man in a triple threat match for the International Championship.
Dear Lord, I didn't even know this dude had a victory celebration.
The following contest is a champion vs. champions match. Making his way to the ring first from Minneapolis, Minnesota, he is one half of the WestZone Wrestling Federation Global Tag Team Champions, Winslo, Seth Allen.
Well, hey everybody, this is WestZWF here commentating by myself so that Seth can go and partake in this match. Look at that, just coming down the lane there, just looking all cool, wearing that incredibly fascinating belt that he's wearing. Yes, this should be an interesting match as we have a champion versus champion match. I believe that we will have 2 of these matches tonight, one between Seth and Skye, and the other that will be between Tay and the other guy, Super Macho Man. I think he's holding the title right now. I could be wrong about that.
And his opponent from Iowa, weighing 110 pounds, he is the WestZone Wrestling Federation Global Heavyweight Champion, the Rejected Skye.
If you are ever wondering if God hates us, then look no further than this entire situation. Somehow, this man has become the world champion for WestZone, and it's Skye. I mean, obviously, that's all the proof that I need. But anyways, interestingly enough, I'm just giving him a hard time. He's one of my greatest friends. He knows that I love him, but at the end of the day, I also can't stand him, and I hope that Seth just executes him. I see he's wearing an older outfit, I guess, his weird sort of like superhero getup, but hey, you know, I think it helped him beat Seth last time. I can't remember exactly what he was wearing, but maybe it was this. I think it might have been his regular outfit, but if it gives him some confidence, that might be useful. Anyways, let's get this match under the wheel. And Seth is just going after him. These two have not faced off against each other since the Battle of Tucson, and I just know that Seth has been like looking forward to this rematch for a long time to prove that like that Battle of Tucson was just a fluke. He's not going to allow Skye to beat him twice, and he's already like throwing him into the post there, throwing him down on the ground because why not? Just stomping him on his butt because, you know, just disrespecting him, like being like, look, man, that you don't deserve to be a winner. Oh, and he's going to like snap Skye's wrist. That's, and he's doing a kneel thing onto his back. Gonna be bad. Oh, he is punching Skye so hard you can almost see the sweat coming off of him. I think that's what that is. Oh, yes. Man, we have a lot of people with cameras in the audience, so I mean, you think that would like cause like a lot more light. Oh, and it looks like Skye's gone for some type of counter and just goes flying into it. Is he gonna get the pin just right now and end it? One. Nope. Seth was able to break out at one. And now looks like another counter potentially. Oh, but Seth with the roll-up. And he pushes Skye out and then kicks him in the back and punches, slaps him. Why not? And flings him out of the, Skye flings Seth out of the match. Maybe he just wants to beat him up on the thick Vietnamese concrete. I think that's what we're at right now. Maybe it's. I think that's what we have. I can't remember. Ooh, look at that! He countered Skye. It's gonna be good. Look at those nice golden stairs. That's like pure gold too. Like it's 33 karat gold. Like those stairs cost more than anything we've ever done in our lives. I don't even want to like tell you how much that is. Ooh, is this gonna be a count out? I know that Seth would not be happy with that. So yeah, it looks like both fighters are wanting to settle this in the ring, and Skye with little flippy moves, just deciding to smack Seth and then hit him in the back of the head and, I don't know, pick him up, you know, being a good friend, smack him. Oh, goes for the uppercut. What a cheeky little bastard. Now he's trying to get him into a submission hold, I think, but it looks like Seth was able to break out. And then, yeah, now the fists of fury are coming out against Skye there as he flips him over on his back, and Skye, being the little coward that he is, decides to leave the ring. But Seth is going straight at him, showing off an impressive feat of acrobatics. And now he's just punching him in the face again. Okay, and now Seth is like a lion, sort of like watching his prey inside of the den. And Skye is just kind of waiting. Oh, he goes out. And Seth just super kicks him right in the face, but Skye with a counter. And now they're going to be fighting up on the ramp here soon. Oh, man, it just looks like someone. I've just never noticed that before. That it looks maybe that always happens when you're fighting people that like, you know, like just the impacts are so huge that you're just hitting all the sweat off of him. And Skye is pumping himself up and doing a little backflip and hitting Seth as hard as he can. I hope he realized. Oh, and Seth with a counter. I hope that they realize that they can't, like, you know, end the match out there. It looks like Seth knows that because he just throws Skye straight back into the ring. I'm not certain what Seth is up to. And a little pole vault off the ropes there. And now he's just beating Skye straight in the face. Oh, that last hit, I don't know. I'll need some confirmation if I can see it. Oh, yes, indeed. Skye is now bleeding. Man, Seth is not going easy on Skye this time. Oh, man. And Skye's doing his weird, stupid sticky move that I can't remember what it's called. Oh, but he's going for the pin. Is this it? 1, 2. Oh, no. Skye was not able to beat Seth. I don't know. It's hard to say who I should vote for, but it's obvious that it's Seth that I am definitely in the corner for. Not only because he's one of my greatest friends, but I also have $2,000 down on him. So Seth, you better not lose this. Otherwise, oh man, the Bills are going to be a bit tight this week. If you catch my drift. Ooh, and it looks like he's just kicking the crap out of Skye's hip there, and Skye's knee is now hurting. Seth picks him up, goes for the exact same move that Skye used. Oh, how does it feel to have that used against you? Come on, Seth. Hopefully that ends in 1, 2. Nope. Looks like we're not going home yet, folks. And now he's just beating Skye down again because, you know, it seems like an appropriate response to having to continue this match. And he kicks Skye in the kick, and Skye does not enjoy that. And so Skye kicks him straight in the head. Looks like, oh, yeah, and does it again. Skye just decides to kick him right in the head. But is he going to do it a third time? Come on, Skye, go for the kick one more time. Oh, nice job, Skye. Okay, now he's returning the favor, just punching Seth right in the face. Seems a bit unnecessary, if you ask me. I mean, come on, you know, they say that, like, you know, 2 wrongs don't make a right, and Skye just continues to kick Winslo in the head. Not certain why he's focusing on Winslow's head, but, you know, I suppose it just kind of happens from time to time. Oh, and he continues to kick Seth in the head. Yep, there goes some type of weird frog splash, I think. Is this the end for it all? Yes, motherfucker. I mean, congratulations, Skye. I'm definitely not upset over the fact that I am out $2,000. Yeah, so Skye is showing that he actually deserves to be champion, I think. Unless, who knows? I'll have to ask Winslo what happened there.
The following contest is a triple threat tag team match. Making his way to the ring first from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing 188 pounds, Mr. Funky. And I don't know why I can't beat Skye, but I promise you, Westy, I promise you, I'm declaring this right now, I will end him.
I feel like Charles had like a similar mentality, but, you know.
Here's the difference. I'ma follow through.
That's fair. Now, Charles does seem weirdly distracted by something. I don't know what's up with him.
As soon as my tag team title match is out of the way, my immediate focus is kicking Skye's ass.
I do not blame you. That was one hell of a disrespectful match from Skye there. And obviously, like, no reason. Like, you were being, like, super respectful, you know, by, like, punching him in the face repeatedly.
I kicked him with his own kick.
I know. Like, you were, like, you know, some like, flattery or whatever.
Absolutely not. And his tag team partner from South Dakota, weighing 262 pounds, Myles Tucker.
So what's going on here? Why are these two, you know, friends now, or why are they?
I don't know if you remember or not, but last week we had them just kind of come together, and they went into a tag team match against Stubbs and Boone, and they won.
No, I don't remember that.
That was last Friday, man. So they're undefeated as a tag team, 1-0. It's actually the first career win for both of these guys, so you know they wanted to run it back, so we're giving them a shot to run it back.
Well, okay then. I mean, you know, maybe we're seeing the beginning of something beautiful here. Or something horrifying. It's hard to say yet.
But they definitely have a challenge ahead of them here tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed.
And their opponents first, at a combined weight of 430 pounds, Antoine and Omar Hernandez, the Lucha Squad.
The Hernandez brothers. So remember that like legendary run that Omar had at the beginning of the...
He did. He had a very, very good run to start. And alternatively, at the same time, Antoine was able to pick up a couple early tag team victories with Silverwolf.
Yeah, back when they actually cared about that guy.
Yes, but they are looking to get back on track here and gain some momentum moving forward.
Yeah. I'm still not entirely clear what happened with that.
I am not either.
I suppose, you know, it's like kind of my business. So. It seems to be working out for them for the most part, I think. I could just be mistaken, you know.
The final team making his way to the ring first from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, Sexton Shaw.
Well,
this here, another team getting an opportunity by just making the request, like, hey, put us in a tag match. Like, they've had a couple good matches against one another. They've both picked up a win over one another throughout their time here in the WestZone Federation. So, just saying, sometimes good rivals make better teammates.
Yeah.
The saying's usually the other way around, but I'm sure it works both ways.
Yeah, maybe.
And his tag team partner from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing 215 pounds, Theodore Styles. Alright, as Theodore's making his way to the ring, yes, like we were saying, the first time seeing Sexton and Theodore as a team.
Yeah, I guess so. What caused this unlikely alliance?
I don't know. Maybe it's because they're Canadian.
Maybe. I can see that. You can never trust the Canadians.
Unless you're another Canadian. Maybe that's what they're going for here.
That's fair.
You know, I'm not too well versed myself in Canadian history, so I don't know if there's any underlying problems that we should know about between, Ontario and Manitoba, but hopefully not.
I would certainly hope not, but
and who knows?
You never know.
Maybe if they're able to pick up a win or two and they decide they want to make this a full-time thing, maybe Theodore Styles can convince Sexton Shaw to change his pants.
Maybe. I doubt it. That dude
I swear to God, if Theodore Styles comes out in pink pants, I'll fire them both.
That dude is adamant about his pants.
Big DDT. Very interesting face buster from Theodore.
Looks like Sexton is just giving it to Omar right now. Looks like Mr. Funky's got something against Omar.
He might. But it is important to know that for this upcoming Sunday, for the Golden Royale, we do have all 6 of our championship matches fully set in stone.
We do?
Yes. Going through the card that we have listed, we will see the Global Heavyweight Championship on the line as Skye defends against Javier Morales. We will see Z Jonesy put the United States title on the line in a triple threat match against Lionheart Shane Wilhelm and Micah Neal. Myself and Tay will be defending our Global Tag Team Championship against the team of Stubbs and Boone. Super Macho Man will face off in a triple threat match for his International Championship against Geoffrey and the man that won the Fatal 4-Way to kick things off tonight, Prisoner 114. The WestZone Wrestling Federation World Tag Team Championships will be on the line as Monkey and Fish of the Manimals defend their titles against Kraus and Lennox of the Disciples. And then lastly, the WestZone Wrestling Federation World Heavyweight Championship match when Kang Price squares off with Zach Westy. And then as well, our main event for that evening, the WestZone Rumble, the 30-man over-the-top rope battle royal that will feature the entirety of our roster that isn't in one of the title matches.
Oh, wow. That'll be an insane match.
Yes, the winner of that Rumble will get a title opportunity against the champion of their choice at our pay-per-view in April.
That is quite an offer. It would be crazy to not take advantage of that.
You know, and who knows if one of our superstars suffers an unfortunate injury, maybe I have to take their place in the Rumble.
Maybe.
You know, I
will have to see.
Maybe I just conveniently come in at entrant number 30, win the whole thing, and then get my shot at Skye. But that's all hypothetical.
Right, it would certainly be a possibility.
We got Myles, Tucker, Omar, and Sexton Shaw all in the ring right now. Mr. Funky, Theodore Styles, and Antoine all taking it to each other outside of the ring on that rock-solid Vietnamese concrete.
Oh, it was Vietnamese. I'm glad that I got that right.
Huh?
Well, during your fight, said that it was Vietnamese, but I wasn't 100% certain on it. So then I was like, so I had to make like an educated guess.
All right, Mr. Funky and Myles Tucker both outside of the ring, leaving the Canadians and the Lucha squad to square off. Mr. Funky going under the ring. He's got a kendo stick.
How do we still have those? Like, how much of our budget is just on kendo sticks?
I actually buy them at bulk. Buy them in bulk at Costco.
That's fair. That's fair. So probably like 30% then.
Yeah, I get 100 of them for $249.99.
That's fair.
Which honestly, that's a pretty good deal. $2.50 a kendo.
Yeah, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Especially for how many we go through.
That's why they break after like 4 hits too, is because, I mean, they're Costco quality.
Right.
A code breaker from Theodore Styles. Inverted suplex. What's that?
Supermarket, kendo
oh,
stick.
wait a minute. Omar with the Texas pile driver to Mr. Funky. But I agree with you. WestZone Supermarket only sells the highest quality bamboo sticks.
Oh, those are high quality.
I'm talking bamboo straight imported from China.
Right, but we gotta sell those for the profit that we can't have them be like use.
Well, that and they're such good quality that somebody might die.
Right. Like that one time with that one guy. That was an unfortunate, third day off.
Indeed, so.
Let's never speak about it again.
No.
Anyway, back to
lumbar check to Omar. Theodore Styles has an opportunity. Myles Tucker able to make the save.
Hey, way to go, Myles.
In a match like this with, a team that's only in their second match and then a makeshift team that was just formed, like, you really got to think Antoine and Omar have the advantage here.
You'd think, but,
we did see Funky and Tucker defeat the Job Squad in their debut, so.
Because, sometimes, a team that's kind of thrown together can almost have more of, like, a cohesion to it.
And not only did they beat him, Myles Tucker pinned Boone. And that's something that only 2 other men have done, myself being one of them.
Right.
Antoine crash and burns.
I haven't even pinned Boone,
Exactly.
Only something that like the elite of the elite have done so far. But it's always interesting when we're sitting here. Oh, excuse me. We're sitting here looking at these matches, because there's just so much action going on that sometimes it's hard to follow. How do you follow all of the different tactics going on? Because it looks like Antoine is
our camera guys do a pretty good job of keeping everyone in frame, so I usually just watch my screen here instead of trying to look up at the match.
That's very fair.
Theodore, suicide dive takes out Mr. Funky.
Mr. Funky is kind of throwing in the towel on this.
Fighting his way back now, though. Big super kick from Sexton Shaw.
So which group of people do you want to win in this match here?
Like I was saying, I'd like to see the true tag team win. At the same time, a win here tonight could solidify Sexton and Theodore as wanting to team up some more, so.
And if Mr. Styles, or not Mr. Funky and whatever his name
Tucker,
is,
and Myles Tucker, if they win again, that's 2 very impressive wins to start your tag team run, and they could easily position themselves as like the top contenders for whoever wins between myself and Tay and Stubbs and Boone.
So clearly everybody's got something to gain from this.
Yeah. I don't really have someone that I would prefer to win this. I'm staying pretty neutral for this match. Like there's pros and cons to everyone winning. As Omar, a second Texas pile driver of the match, dropping Mr. Funky on his head. Sexton Shaw able to break up the count. Antoine super kick to Sexton Shaw. Myles got hung up in the rope. Mr. Funky, the diamond cutter. And a roll up on Sexton Shaw.
Oh, maybe that'll be the end.
But Antoine breaks it up.
Antoine with the save on a different.
Well, but it's first pinfall or submission wins, so it's not elimination. Sexton Shaw kicks out the knee. Canadian Destroyer to Antoine.
Oh, that might be it.
Goes for the cover. Myles and Funky both neglecting to break up the count, and Sexton Shaw and Theodore Styles are victorious.
Oh, that's very bizarre.
Congratulations to the Canadians. A huge win.
Truly, this is the darkest day in WestZone wrestling history.
I know. I lost to Skye. Prisoner 114 won a fatal four-way. And Sexton Shaw and Theodore Styles are a successful tag team. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring first from Laredo, Texas, weighing 230 pounds, Javier Morales. All right, Javier making his way to the ring. He will be facing off this Sunday against Skye for the Global Heavyweight Championship.
Man, really? Javier?
Yeah, I mean, he is the one person that has picked up a win over Skye.
Oh.
It was in a multi-man match. But, you know, a win is a win.
I mean, yeah.
You know, the Lucha squad back 3 weeks ago defeated the Job Squad. So. And his opponent from Boca Raton, weighing 195 pounds, Geoffrey. Squaring off against Geoffrey, who we will see this Sunday in that triple threat match for the International Championship. So a little number one contender versus number one contender action.
Ooh, interesting.
And also for Javier, a chance to send a message to Skye by taking out one of his teammates.
Or maybe a chance for Geoffrey to show why Job Squad is so, you know, dominant.
Indeed so. Javier hot out the gate. What a power bomb.
Indeed. Man, it makes you happy sometimes that you're not the one in the ring, no?
Oh, for sure. We have such a talented roster in the WestZone Wrestling Federation. I was gonna say, I was gonna keep up with the usual shtick and say except for Prisoner 114, but he won a fatal four-way.
Yeah, but okay, fair enough.
I mean, will it pain you for me to tell you that Prisoner 114 is not the man with the least amount of wins in the WestZone Wrestling Federation?
It will. Who's the man with the least amount of wins?
Well, I mean, if you look at if you go based off of everybody, I mean, Aaron Abbott, the only match he won was that ladder match for the WestZone cash case. But, you know, prior to their tag team win, like Sexton Shaw only has one singles win.
Oh.
Angelo Sammartino only has one singles win. Actually, he only has one win. He's never been on a tag team.
Interesting.
Indeed. No, and if we taking the spreadsheet over to your show and looking, I mean, I know you have a lot of the newer people, but
right.
Silver Wolf only has one singles win. No, sorry, he has two because he won one at a different point since the brand split. His spreadsheet's a little out of date.
Just a little.
So I guess all I'm saying is While Prisoner 114 does still have the most losses, Geoffrey looks for a cover. As 114 does still have the most losses in the Federation, we do have to acknowledge it is possible for him to win.
It is indeed possible.
And I can't believe I'm going to say this, but technically speaking, because of losing in the Fatal 4-Way to Prisoner 114, Victor and Prisoner 114 both have a 2-7 record.
It seems like Victor has like
great matches, but can't put people away.
That is fair. Which is a huge component.
Oh, the cave-in from Javier.
Oh, could this be it?
Geoffrey able to kick out, but barely. Fisherman Buster from Javier.
It will be interesting to see some of the stats on some of our older guys, because like
I will work on getting everything back up to date going into the pay-per-view. So maybe we'll be able to talk about it. We'll need something to talk about during the WestZone Rumble.
Right, indeed. Because like Kang's got to have like, I don't know, like a bajillion. Doesn't he have like 10 wins or something like that? Like,
Kang is the first person to 10. If I'm not mistaken, unless I've missed one, because of successfully defeating Fish this past week, or this past Tuesday, that would be his 11th win.
Oh, wow. Yeah, first after that.
Geoffrey looking for a cover.
And how many losses has he had? Because he's only had like 1 or 2 losses, hasn't he?
Kang?
Yes.
In singles action, Kang has only lost twice. To Boone in the diving DDT from Geoffrey. Hold that thought. This might be it.
Over.
No, Javier stays alive. His loss to Boone in the kickoff tournament, and then losing the Midwest title to you. Since then, undefeated. You know, we gotta talking about the action at hand, like, you know, Javier, when he debuted, he was a little disappointing at first, but since the brand split, since Rebellion, and forming the Lucha squad, Javier has been impressive.
Oh, yes.
I mean, he got one over on me, too.
Remember there was a point where, like, Javier and
Superman punch!
Ooh, that might be it. Very few people could survive,
Geoffrey's devastating punch from out of nowhere. Geoffrey heading to the top. I think he might be looking for that diving DDT again. That's gotta be it. I don't know how Javier can kick out of 2 of them.
I would not expect him to.
And what momentum for the Job Squad going into Sunday. Geoffrey defeating Skye's opponent and gaining himself some momentum, moving towards his shot at the International Championship. We truly live in a world that in just 2 short days, the Job Squad could hold all the gold on Friday Night Fury.
I don't like thinking about that.
If me and Tay lose, if Skye retains, and Geoffrey becomes the International Champion, the Job Squad has everything. Your main event of the evening is a champion versus champion match. Making his way to the ring first from Erie, Pennsylvania, he is one half of the WestZone Wrestling Federation Global Tag Team Champions, Pumpkin Tay Evans. All right, and here comes my tag team partner, sporting a different look than usual.
Yeah, I was about to say, is he white?
Changed up the colors here, a little white and red, yeah.
Hey,
Different vest as well.
He's taking my colors. That can't be good.
You know what? Let's see what it does for him. It's definitely a different look. Like,
yeah, that's fair, but I don't know. I just wish I had been consulted.
and it's weird seeing him come out in his glasses. But I really think those shorts could be a little bit longer. I don't know if they're the same length as his normal shorts. And his opponent from Hollywood, California, weighing 228 pounds, he is the WestZone Wrestling Federation's International Champion, Super Macho Man. This guy.
Yeah, there's some guy who like started as a boxer, and he's done quite well at wrestling, but at the same time, like, I don't know, his arrogance just seems to be like getting bigger and bigger each day.
I agree.
And I just hope that I just hope he doesn't have that title for long. Not gonna say like anything in particular, but you know, it would be good for him to have like a little bit of a humbling moment, you know. Well, with that in mind, he is quite the competitor.
He is. He's had quite a few impressive wins. He's the international champion.
Yeah.
And that both the divine uppercut and the divine backhand are two of the most feared moves in the WestZone Wrestling Federation.
Yeah, I know. I see.
All right, as we get underway, Tay with a big drop kick to start things off. This is your main event of the evening, folks. The final bit of action before this Sunday's Golden Royale. 6 championship matches and the 30-man WestZone Rumble. It is going to be one heck of a night. The arena is beautiful. I can't wait. Obviously, us, based from the Midwest, as we clearly stated with our Midwest Championship before expanding. You know, our first two, our show on Tuesday and tonight, Super Macho Man with a roll-up, taking place in Iowa. But this Sunday, we will be coming to you live from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, we're in Dubuque right now, aren't we?
We are.
Beautiful city, Dubuque. Has a really long elevator. Well, not a really long elevator. It's actually the shortest elevator. Not necessarily an elevator. It's like a train, basically.
Yeah. Honestly, go ahead.
Mighty Mississippi River.
Indeed. I gotta say this. The colors, I think they're working for Tay.
Yeah,
But the shorts, they need to be about a foot longer.
Yes, indeed. I guess it looks good. I'm just saying, you know, when we start, I mean, what's next? Are you going to start wearing purple? Or are you going to start wearing orange? Where's the line?
I will always wear green. Tay with that big Claymore kick. Now remember, Tay does have a victory over Super Macho Man in the past. The big punt kick.
He does indeed. And this might be it.
And a dominating win. Tay has now pinned the international champion twice. Very short main event, but dominating performance from White Shorts Tay.
Indeed. Maybe those shorts are helping him out.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here with myself and Westy. We always have the pleasure of bringing this fine action to you on a Friday night, and we will see you this Sunday for the Golden Royale when myself, Westy, and Tay will all be on commentary.